because I'm going to be busy all day and I'm going to be on the road. And so I'm just going to do what I do. I got most of my bitching out on the bottom feeders Sunday. But I just want to make it very clear, you're not off the hook, Amber, and you never will be. The rest of you, do what you do. Do it without me. As far as my tube goes, sounds to me like Lauren is getting what Lauren... I don't know if there's a car behind me or not. I hate Walmart. I hate Walmart. You may hear a rant after all. But thanks to Minnie's wonderful dog, Reese, I had to buy another charger because little Reese chewed my other one up. So there you go, Minnie. There's your angel. She won't get a hold of this one. I'll make sure she can't reach it. She chewed my pens up. She chewed my glasses up. She chewed my charger up. She's evil because she's making a Blair Witch project right out my back door. And it's so hot here in Texas. It is already almost 100 degrees. There's been no rain. I go out there and water my pitiful flowers every day, and they still look pitiful, but they're still alive, hopefully. The water I'm putting on them. I don't know what these people are doing. I hate Walmart so bad. Oh, I hate it. But I had to come to get that decent charger cord that would hook up to my applicator. I also got my hair done, as usual. Allie did a wonderful job. And I only wish that Nancy and I would have had a good signal so you could have really, 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 really seen that wonderful food, because you didn't get to see it that good. And I'm not going to look at that thing because the sun is in my eyes, straight in my eyes. So hopefully you can see me, because I cannot see the camera at all. And I'm going to be going home a little bit of a different way today, because I feel a little adventuresome. And I have to go to Emory before I go home anyway. So I might as well go off the beaten path a little bit. I'm not sure there's really going to be anything to show you, but you just never know. I'm loving my mob tube. I still love it. The only one of the bottom feeders that I'm focusing on is Amber. And wow, oh wow, did I see a picture of her husband. He should be, I don't know. It's ridiculous. I absolutely know why Amber's a swinger. There's no doubt in my mind. Believe me, I'd be doing anything I could to get away from that guy. Not to mention his voice. And the pictures of Amber were priceless. Her hairline is back to here. She should never, 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 never make fun of Jen. Never. Because she has no physical attributes. Her eyes are ugly. If she had Botox on her lips, I certainly can't tell. She's way younger than me, so don't look for her to get any better. She's only going to go down from there. She can't walk around her yard without breaking a leg or two, whatever it was. And I have been ripping and running since Sunday with no end in sight. And I haven't seen much. I did have a little talk with Chevy, Triple Nickel, from the Durkee haters, and I always liked that guy, and I try to explain to him everything that's going on, but I don't know if I did it clear to let him know that I wasn't involved in anything against him or the weakest link. The only two people that I didn't like out of those haters, and one of them I brought into the Durkee community, and I hope they forgive me someday for doing that. The only two that I had a problem with was Rustin and Lauren. The rest of them guys and me have always been good. Well, I kind of jerked old Carolina Cowboy around a little bit, but that was his own fault. He made a hit on me first. 69 Pro. Warning, 69 Pro, not to be friends with Terrietime. I finally had to tell him. I don't think Terrietime's going to bother 69 Pro, since that's me. Anyway, I don't have the sock accounts as some people do. I have never watched one single broadcast of NB's. Don't have any intention of it. The only MRE stuff I watched was before I even found out about MB, and that was when he was walking those dogs. So I really don't know what he's up to, what he's saying about people. I absolutely like all the mob tube guys that sing. Ain't got much strength to it. Just flip down like crazy. I've got it sitting up straight though. I don't know if this might have been a mistake, because I don't think there's really anything going on here than going the other way would, but it is closer to Emory, so I am not even going to show you any of my flowers or anything, because my yard is totally dried up. My roses, I could go out there, I guess, and cut the dead blossoms off of them, but I don't know if that would even do any good. They're pathetic. It's been over 100 for days and no rain. It made me so jealous when Brooke said it was raining where she lived, pouring down rain, and that's not that far from me, and we're not getting a drop. And Sharon told me the same thing, that it was pouring down in Orange. We're not getting a drop, people. Not a drop. Down here at the end of this road, there's a little flea market place. I may actually get out and walk around and show you guys how it looks. In fact, I am going to turn my Wi-Fi thing off right now, because I'm afraid if I don't, I'm going to lose signal. I'm just going to use my mobile data, because Verizon owns this part of Texas. If you haven't got Verizon, you're not going to get a signal. And every time I have that stupid Wi-Fi on, it messes. So let me see if I can do this without messing everything on my phone up. I did it. I did it, people. Did it fast. Or really, people, there's only many in here, because that's the way I like it when I do my little speeches. This is 19. If you're going to see a cop, you're going to see him here. That thing won't stay up. Maybe it's got a tightener on it some way. It's her daughter. Who's her daughter? Minnie? What are you talking about? It's her daughter. Whose daughter? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. Who is whose daughter? And if you are in Gunsmoke's room, I already told them I had to go, and Code was in there too. So tell them both I'm driving and whining. That's what I call it, but I'm not really whining. I don't whine about anything except my dogs. But I wanted you to see the evidence that your little angel is not an angel whatsoever. She's a troublemaking dog. Just because she's got a little cute, oh please forgive me, mama face. Doesn't matter. She still does what she does. I don't like the way this thing is angled right. Can you see me good? I want to get caught. Watch a state trooper come up behind me and get me for talking on this phone. But I think I'm pretty good at driving and talking. I'm going to see, let me see what you're saying, Minnie. On Maria's page is not Amber's husband's. Well, who the heck is it? Some big old... I know one thing, Maria's got a good-looking husband. She don't need to be putting his pictures out there. Somebody's going to try and grab him away from her. I love the little squirrel things. They're cute. There's a little flea market, but I'm not going to stop because it don't look like it's got anything very good. I'm going to stop up here at the corner where there's usually a bunch of stuff, because I have to go right through this intersection anyway today. It's not like I'm driving out of my way. And how fast am I going? Because I don't want to get a speeding ticket. That's all I need. And Amber, if you watch this, have my snap with me. Since you're so dangerous and everybody's so scared of you, why don't you let me on your panel? Why don't you let me on your panel instead of muting me? Because you know I won't be nice to you like Brooke was. I won't pussyfoot around. I'll tell you exactly what you are. And it won't take me 2 minutes to do it. And you know it. Damn. Traffic on this road is terrible. Making me get off on them rumple-stilt things. Rumple-stilt-skin things. Amber's, her 17-year-old daughter, I didn't see no pictures of no 17-year-old. Only thing I saw was a big old fat, humongous guy that looked gay, and a picture of Maria's handsome husband. Those are the only pictures I seen. I didn't see no pictures of no 17-year-olds. They were on there, I didn't see them. And I saw a picture of a squirrel with a blonde wig and a little pink in its hair. That's all I saw. If there's anything else, I missed it. But I will check it out. Because I don't have no idea about any kids. I didn't see no kids. But they want to play this game, posting people's family members, let them go ahead and do it. Because I don't care about none of them but Amber. And I don't care about her kids, and I really don't care about her husband. That's her problem. I care about her because she's my problem. She made it personal. So we're going to go personal. But just me and her. I don't drag family into my stuff. I never have. I have a wonderful family. And Amber, I'm issuing you a challenge. Since you like to call family members and get them, call my brother up. I dare you. I'll give you his number. Call him. Do it. I wish you would. You've made plenty of mistakes, but that might be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Do it. Call him. Call my brother. My mom and dad are passed. My aunts and uncles are passed. I haven't spoken to my cousins in years. My daughter's a wonderful, successful person. Go ahead and call my brother. Look him up and call him. That'll be your next little project. Let me know how that goes for you. Please let me know how that goes for you. I would love it. That would make my dream, because you don't dare fuck with me. Go ahead and try to fuck with my brother. Do it. Do it, Amber. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. Please. Do it. I would love you to call and see exactly what they think about cop calling, CPS calling snitches. And I have your recording, and I would play it for the YouTube to let them hear a real cop caller in action. But they don't give a fuck about you. They've got their own cop calling, CPS calling people they have to worry about. They don't need to add another one to their ranks. But oh, I wish you would call my brother. It would be beautiful. Or try calling my ex-husbands. One of them's in prison. You always act like you know everything about J-Pay, and you're gonna call everybody. Call one of my exes in prison. See how that goes for you. Come to East Texas like you threatened to do, and talk to my biker friends. See how that works out for you. These are all threats you've made. I ain't made no threats. I know exactly where you fucking live. I know exactly what your fucking husband looks like. I don't want no part of you. You started this shit, so let's do it. Make a few phone calls. Call some of my exes. Why don't you do that? Let me know how that works out. You are such an idiot. If anybody believes anything you say, then they deserve it. Here's a little place, but I don't even think it's open. I'm not going to mess with it. But I am going to show you something, people. I'm going to show you a road where something really happened to me. Not something made up like the witch. Not something that gets me all nervous and I cry for days and blah. This is something that really happened, that I lived through. I got over it. I ran my mouth when I shouldn't have, like I do a lot, but usually it's just about you stupid women that aren't going to do anything anyway but run your mouths, and if you are dumb enough to show up at my house, do that too. That would be wonderful. I'm going to show you a little something. I'm taking you on a little history trip. When I got tied up in the woods overnight with duct tape for a whole night, I didn't know. I thought I was going to die right there. Right there. But I got out of it, and I learned to shut my mouth. Not totally, but a little bit. So I'm going to turn this phone around, let you see this, people. Let you see where I was. Oh, hang, I don't have to turn the phone around. Let me do this. Here we go. Here we go, people. How would you like to be tied out in here all night long, not knowing if anybody was going to come and get you out, or just leave you there till you died because you couldn't keep your stupid mouth shut about things? How would you like this, ladies? Any of you think you could handle this and not call a cop? Just dealt with it? Was glad when I got out of it? Happy that I was released? Learned my lesson? How many of you could do this? Any of you? Any of you? No. None of you could. You'd be traumatized. You'd be in a mental institution. You'd be in a behavioral unit. Oh God, if anybody said a word, you'd be so triggered that you'd never get over it. Well, I lived through it and moved on, and this ain't even the worst thing that's ever happened. Oh look, I gotta show you these little miniature ponies. Look at that. Aren't they sweet? Hey, look. You're on YouTube, little guys. You're looking very cute. Yes, you are. Pretty dry here, people. Look. Pretty dry. Uh-oh, some cows. I don't know if I can get them good. Yeah, people. I was tied up out here. Out in the woods, now right on this road, of course. Duct taped. And my mouth was duct taped too. And I'm not even going to try to walk out in those woods and find a place. Because I'm sure, oh, there's another horse and a baby. The baby's laying down. Can't see it that good. Okay, there's a fork in the road. Do you want me to get out and do a little witchcraft spell for the witch? Because if she's any kind of witch at all, she knows crossroads are very, very spiritual. But I don't need the witch. I can do my own thing. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get off of here because I think we've seen just about all the woods there needs to be seen. But I do want to look at this wilderness everywhere. Woods everywhere. Dried to the bone, people. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to put this up Turn it towards me. Hope I haven't lost my signal, so you wouldn't lose this glorious live that I just did. But I have to shake my pills for turkey and mob tube. Love you. I have a lot to do today. Minnie, be sure and tell Gunsmoke and them I'm driving and rocking and rolling. Mob tube, turkey. Love you. Ciao.